friends, we're singing a song.
I'm trying to tweet. This was last night.
Wait, why am I drunk already? Yeah, that's all right.
Hey, everybody!
Hi, friends.
Welcome to the What's Good Games Happy Hour Q&A for the month of December.
Good times are bound. Can you send me that picture?
Yes, onesies!
I just want to, so we decided to get all onesies for the stream, and look at these cute slippers that Britt got me. It's a cat with a reindeer nose on it.
It's so cute.
So we hope that you guys are cozy too, having a lovely time. I just really like the pom-pom things.
They're really nice.
They're so good.
They're
Super
really,
cute.
They're great.
So I posted in the chat that we're all drinking my holiday drink with hope. Hopefully you guys can maybe help me come up with a name and how to drink it in these cute little eggnog glasses. Not to be confused, this is actually not eggnog.
No.
But I did learn how to make hot buttered rum while we were watching White Christmas last night.
Yeah, you got it.
Also, disappointed in literally all of my Twitter followers, except for you and John and you. Because no one got that I was quoting White Christmas, and people were responding to my tweets in weird ways, and I was like, no.
Well, you know.
What are you doing?
Can you send me that picture?
Yes.
Thanks. Sorry.
Yes, I can.
What were we talking about?
I don't know, but I'm drunk already.
We watched White Christmas last night.
Yes.
First time for me watching it. It was super cute and adorable, and I would highly recommend
I've never
it.
seen it. It's so
I know.
good.
I see, like, my Christmas movies are Home Alone, and then the old claymation-y, like, Rudolph and Santa.
Jackie and I watched a bunch of those.
Oh, those are so good.
And we realized how much of a dick Santa is. Santa fucking
Santa's an asshole.
sucks.
Yeah.
He's like the biggest asshole in the entire North Pole for
It's
most
like, sorry,
of those
Rudolph,
movies.
you can't do anything.
Dude, he's literally like, this is just a baby. This thing has just been born. And he's like, he'll never make the sled team. And you're like, can you not? Can you not? He was just born. Give him a fucking break.
Calm down.
He needs a chance. He needs a chance.
I mean, he's stressed. He's stressed. He delivers.
That's not an excuse. He works one fucking day a year.
But that one day he has to travel the entire world and go down hundreds of millions and billions of chimneys.
You know what this is, Brittany?
What is that?
The saddest song played on the world's smallest violin.
That's really good, actually.
Have you never heard that?
No, I have, but I've never seen this before to be associated with it.
Yeah.
No, trust me, I love that. Yeah.
I want to give a warm welcome. We got Emma, Maria, Beats,
Genevieve,
Melanthius, Devin, Chris, P, Genevieve, Sentinel, Punctified. Thank you so much for all joining us here for our monthly shenanigan Q&A. I'm going to pull up your questions right now. Hopefully one of our awesome mods can also drop that link in the chat for people who have not yet submitted your question. We are still accepting questions, which is wonderful. I was just looking at the tab open that I had for Christmas jokes because that's what you're getting on the postcards this month.
I really went snowmen. They started out really good, and then as I had more of these drinks, they got really bad. So I apologize.
I made a bunch of these drinks. Yeah, so if you want to learn how to make this, it's super easy. It's just 3 ingredients. They are ingredients that you probably don't have lying around your house. But if you have something similar, I can maybe like let you guys know how to zhuzh it to make something different. But the key here and the reason why it makes it more holiday than not is the creme de menthe. Because I don't know, something about mint drinks around Christmas just
Dude,
they go hand in hand,
like, even
right?
though like it's, I guess the Bailey's like it's a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of minty, like
it's goodness.
It's delicious. It tastes like an after 8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
An after 8 is a after dinner mint that is chocolate mint.
Like an Andes mint?
Like an Andes, but better.
Yeah, there's not really any chocolate in this.
No, but the Bailey's has enough. Wait, what is it? Not Bailey's? What is the thing?
Carolyn's Irish cream.
Irish cream. The creaminess makes it a minty chocolate, even though there's technically no chocolate.
Chris says trivia. The song White Christmas is not from the movie of the same name. It's from the movie Holiday Inn.
Correct.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know enough about that. I know much more trivia about the actors.
There you go. There you go.
I was explaining all this shit to Brittany last night. I was like, so it's interesting that Danny Kaye and Vera Ellen they have only one dance scene together. And the rest of the time she dances with someone else who is much younger than Danny Kaye was at the point of making that movie, because the theory is that Danny Kaye was just like, I can't fucking do this. I'm like 36.
No,
but like,
I mean that's not old.
It's not old, but for like dancers, he actually may have been older. I can't remember his exact.
Because like I see fucking all these pop stars out there doing
now,
these things.
but, like again, this movie was made in 1954. Like
no. Yep. Sorry, Punctified. This isn't 6 shots per drink. It's
Oh, geez Louise.
It would
shots.
be much bigger if it was.
Yeah, it's 2 shots per drink.
But we did have a lot of wine before this. Well, for me, it was a lot.
A lot being a relative term.
They made me have wine again.
So we did the Assassin's Creed wine tasting for the secret segment this month. So we're going to be posting that next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully you enjoy 6 different wines that we tasted. We haven't done a wine tasting in forever.
Yeah.
So should be fun, and of course that's at the $5 level for all of you $5 and above, and then it'll be public in January. But yeah, it was fun. The wines are good. Spoilers.
It was.
Brittany, of course, does not disappoint in the facial expressions.
I don't try.
Okay, so everybody who's like, the Summers tweet confused me. So that quote was from last night, actually. So this is the second time we're drinking this drink, and. Last night I had 1 glass of it and I was like, wait, why am I drunk already? Like, and she's like, it's all alcohol. And the entire thing is like 6 shots of vodka. So that's what it's from. It's not from this particular round of making the drinks.
Wi-Fi, send
It
me
was
that
from
picture.
last night.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm pulling up the responses for the show.
Oh, I thought you already sent it. Don't get mad.
No, I'm saying wine tasting with a special guest. I mean, no, the special guest is just us. It's the 3 of us.
Us in my face.
There were no special guests.
No.
Except for us.
Can I just say how
Oh, this is the
comfortable
wrong
these are?
document.
These are so comfortable.
I'm never getting out
My
of
purple
this.
socks are kind of throwing it off though.
Yeah, these onesies are all fleece,
They're so
which are
soft.
comfortable, but here in California it gets a little toasty.
No. I mean, you're somebody who runs warmer
Yeah,
than I do.
I do.
I run cold,
Yeah.
so I'm like,
I
this is
just-
perfect for me.
I'm not quite Alexa Ray Sweaty Betty, but I'm close.
Oh really?
I don't know that you're...
I don't sweat. I just get hot.
Yeah, okay. You overheat.
I flush.
I feel like sometimes that happens to me too, where like my body does not sweat. But I mean, I do sweat on occasion, but like there are days where I don't sweat and instead just flush and get really hot. And I'm like, body, I think you're supposed to initiate sweating.
Yes, you
like,
are.
this is what's happening.
Initiate sweating.
This is why this happens. When do we get a WGG onesie?
Oh my God, that'd be so cute.
When our place starts offering them.
none of the merch places we work with offer one, but that's a great idea. I could do the logo, the controller icon tile across the whole thing, and we could
What
do.
if it was like a holiday with instead of the reindeer is the controller?
Well, we have a What's Good Game holiday print that we could make
know,
into a
just put it as a
onesie. It could be
onesie.
repeating.
Yeah.
Thoughts for next year, maybe. So probably a little too late to execute that for this year. But great question. Okay, why don't we go ahead and get started with some of your questions. Don't forget to sign your name when you ask it, otherwise we won't know who it's from.
Maybe you want that. Who knows?
Maybe.
Gosh.
If you want anonymity. Anonymity. Is that how you say it?
So this question's for Britt.
Phenomena.
Are you disappointed they don't have more detailed descriptions for the characters you unlock in the Spirits mode of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? I personally don't like that all we get is the name and what series. From Segabon.
So I've only put maybe 5 to 7 hours in Smash, and all of that has been World of Light. And so I've unlocked maybe 10 to 12 characters. So I'm not going to pretend like I'm super familiar with all the mechanics and the things in the game. And so I haven't even looked at whatever it is you're talking about, probably because all I know is I've unlocked characters, and then I am just playing the entire World of Light as, well, I just got Ness. So I'm trying to play as Ness, and I'm really, really bad at Ness because Ness requires a lot of, he's like a mage almost in that game is what I would say. But I've been playing a lot of as Mario, and that's all I've really done. I've watched my husband do some online stuff, and I was watching him do some of the Elite Smash stuff that he got into, and those people are really effing good. And it's fun to see Inkling. I'm going off on a tangent, and I'm talking about Smash until we're ready to move on.
I'm getting your photo ready.
Thank you. No, you're amazing. I've seen
Social media.
Social media. What I do miss though are the trophies from Melee. When you would get all the trophies and you could like look at them and spin them around. And I don't think you can do that in this one. You never played that, did you?
Girl,
No, that's right. You
all
just
I
fall
do
off
is
all platforms.
fall off the platform.
But you guys remember what I'm talking about when you would be playing and you'd unlock a trophy, and then you could go look at it and spin it and try to like look up the skirt of Link, or the tunic of Link, I should call it. It's a tunic. And then it would give you like this nice big
look at
fat
his skirt.
paragraph of info, and it was really, really great.
We need a trip. We want to go somewhere with you.
Where do you want to go?
Anywhere.
All right.
I want to look up some man's skirt with you.
You gotta look at a man's skirt with me. Oh no,
That's a weird thing to say, but
can't do
sure,
that.
that's
Is it?
fine.
That's not legal for us to do
I
that.
mean, what if it was consensual?
Where we could pay someone, be like, "Sir, we're going to pay you to look up your skirt." Is
Yeah.
that prostitution?
No,
Good in
looking
neighborhood
is
spot.
not prostitution. It's the doing that's the prostitution.
Would that still fall under sex worker though?
Maybe.
Well, I guess if you look at girls and men and women who
It's
do
kind of
webcam
like a
shows,
weird version of a webcam.
You have a
girl,
webcam
right?
show. Yeah.
Well, this is a tangent. It's too early to go down. This is what happens when we've been drinking before we
It's
get
because
to the
I
happy
drank
hour
before the
Q&A.
happy hour Q&A.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Hi.
Okay. Thank you for your question. Next question. Hello, what's good? Now that we are on the other side of the Game Awards, I was hoping to know what was your biggest surprise and favorite moments from the show.
Aw.
Personally, seeing the big three executives on stage at the same time, the Global Gaming Citizen profile on Steven Spawn, and the Read It Boy were my highlights.
yeah.
Thanks as always for taking my question. And since this is the last happy hour Q&A before New Year's, have a very happy holidays and New Year's in addition to a wonderful rest of your day. Brandon KG. Not even gonna do it. Brandon, I'm not gonna do it. I screw up your name literally every
No,
time
it's
I say it.
Gan.
Okay, she got it.
Oh God, is it Gan?
So, see, this is the thing, is that you never know. This is kind of going to be a little bit of a preview. We were planning to talk about this exact thing on the show this week. So for all of you, sorry, you have to listen to it twice. But these are great questions because there were some, so I put a really fun filter on one that kind of looks like snow and then just one that's
Awesome.
cute.
Thank you.
Steimer, what was
Yes.
your favorite moment from the Game Awards
I
that you
wasn't
saw?
at the Game Awards.
That
So
you saw.
here's what I was super bummed about. I was working in Vegas all weekend, so I was not with these ladies, nor was I at the show. How I was watching the show was there was a little bit of Wi-Fi in the arena. However, it kept going in and out, so I could basically only watch bits and pieces.
For the record, we all drank this way too fast.
It's so good though.
Halfway. Okay, good.
It's so good.
So I did see Read It Boy after. That seemed enjoyable. I saw photos of the guys all on stage, but I don't know what they were talking about or what they were doing. And then, so I guess the highlight for me would be Egg. But I don't. So Egg for the non-Dragon Age.
For the Dragon Age tease.
Yeah.
Is the Dragon Age tease, and Egg is what people call Solus because his head looks like an egg because he's bald.
Yeah.
But he sounds so different to me in that it threw me off, and that was all I could focus on. So I didn't even look at and you pointed out a bunch of shit about the thing, and I was like, all I can focus on is the fact that his voice sounds like a different actor, and it's not apparently.
Yeah.
But whatever they've done to filter his voice with, just completely fucked me up, and I was like, is this him? What's going on?
And well, obviously we'll probably deep dive into this tomorrow, but I think there are reasons for this. So I know we have Dragon Age fans in chat. So if you look in the middle of that tease, there's the lyrium idol from Dragon Age 2 in there, and if you look, it's kind of cracked, which I think symbolizes the breaking of the veil, which is what we know Solus is trying to do.
Damn it, Egg!
Damn it, Egg. And he's the Dreadwolf, obviously, and if you look at his eyes in that
Dreadwolf
tease,
is the coolest fucking name.
that is the coolest name.
I want to be the
You can be the Dreadwolf. His eyes are red, and if you look around his profile, there's all this like red crackling in there, and then you do have the other elf who's on the far left. Yo.
Oh, I didn't even see another person.
Yeah, there's another
So
elf.
I watched this on my phone in a bathroom.
Yeah.
In the arena. Because it was the only place that was quiet enough where I could even remotely hear it. But, so I need to go through and watch all of the trailers that happened now that I am in a quiet place. But,
And the old gods are in there.
yeah, I was going to say something. I forgot. Shit.
Oh, you said remember. And then in the middle of the circle that's the lyrium idol that's in there, there's 7 little like bubble things, and all but 2 are grayed out. And through Dragon Age lore, there have been 2 old gods that haven't been awakened into archdemons, which obviously is like when a blight comes to be. So anyway, I'm very excited about this. What's up, girl?
Oh my god, it keeps coming, and then as literally as I open my mouth, it just fucking flies out. All right, whatever. Go ahead, Andrea.
I also really love the big 3 executives on stage at the same time. I thought that was a really cool moment, even though it's kind of like a for me, as somebody who knows that those executives talk to each other on a semi-regular basis, it was not as impactful. I still really like that they did it publicly, but it wasn't like we're all working together now.
No.
Right.
You know, it was
What
just
did
like
they say? Did they announce anything?
No, it was just like
Not announced, but like
positive message.
It was just a positive gaming
Yeah.
message, which we could all get behind.
Were
of
they
course.
hosting an award, like a giveaway of an award? Or did they literally
just kicked off
come
the
out
show,
and
right?
say-
You just opened the show.
Oh,
Just being
okay,
like, we're all
okay.
gamers, we all love
Got
video
it.
games, we're all in this together.
Yeah. This is so Calsby, you somehow knew what I was trying to say, even though I didn't say any of it. Egg's voice sounded the same as it did in the Mage Quest.
Yes,
and the
and this is the
Infected with
thing.
Red Lyrium.
Yeah.
I was going to ask about the Red Lyrium. Yes.
And then, because he's weak as fuck, so now the thought is he's infected himself with a Red Lyrium on purpose, so he's super strong, so he can take down the Veil and unleash havoc among the world.
Damn it, Egg!
You asshole, he does you real dirty. And it was funny because Andrea was sitting next to me and she's like, what's the Dread Wolf? I'm like, girl.
I played Inquisition, but I'm not super deep into Dragon Age lore. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna get there eventually.
It's a lot. It's very heavy, and there's a lot of layers there too. Yeah.
I also love that they featured Steven, finally. I also love that the other two people they featured, but obviously we have a personal connection with Steven. I'm on the advisory board for Able Gamers, and we tried behind the scenes to get Steven to the Game Awards. Man, I learned some real disappointing things about the United States and how, like, the ADA, the American Disabilities Act, does not cover air transportation. So, like, there's nothing in the law that requires airlines to accommodate people with disabilities.
How difficult would it be for, like, what?
I'll tell you exactly how difficult it would be to get Steven. So he either has to drive in a special van, which would take upwards of 7 days, out one way to cross the country because he has to stop X amount of times. And he needs a special kind of vehicle to take the type of wheelchair that he has.
Sure.
Or he can take a private jet because no commercial airline will take him because he needs a special lift to get his chair on the plane.
Is it just the chair?
Well, the problem is once he's on the plane, there's no designated spot for a chair of his size because generally when somebody's in a wheelchair on a plane, they're transferred from their personal wheelchair to the airline wheelchair, and then they're wheeled in, and then they are assisted to their seat. But he's fully paralyzed from all of his limbs. And so he can't leave his wheelchair without nursing help. And if he does leave his wheelchair, he has to have his respirator next to him, on like the seat next to him.
Sure.
And they wouldn't allow his respirator on the plane. I don't want to bore you guys with all the details.
That's just fucked.
Needless to say, the only way for him to fly is through a private airplane. And and there's only one airplane in the entire country that has a special kind of lift that he needs to lift his chair onto the plane. And it's
one airplane in the entire country.
One private airplane that's available for rent. Well, so it's possible that there's there's private people who own their own special airplane, but it's not like available for renting, for chartering. Anyway,
be better, world.
I went down this path trying to work with a sponsor to get him to the award show because I said this is such an impactful, powerful moment. And then the sponsor was like, "We wanted to make this happen, but it would cost just way too much money, like 6 figures."
Yeah, I was about to say a private jet is not cheap.
So it was really disappointing because I really wanted to be there. That's fine. Kind of funny can be here. It's all good. Oh, reconnection successful. Did OBS drop out?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Oh my God. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yes, Chris, Steven is in Spielberg. So we're hoping to connect with Steven at PAX East. I think he's going to be there this year. It's going to be fun. But let's get back to some questions.
Also, Unshaken.
Also, that
live was
fucking
amazing.
Mortal Kombat 11 trailer. Chef's kiss.
That was amazing.
So good.
I love that gore. Summer, do you like Mortal Kombat? Because all the gore and the shit?
It's fine.
Okay, cool. Because I know you like God of War was a little too much in the original.
Yeah, the other God of Wars were like, ooh. Yeah. Past God of War was great.
With Mortal Kombat, you're cool. Okay.
You know, it's not my favorite to see people's like spines ripped out, but
it's so good though.
You know, I'm okay. The trailer they showed, I was fine with.
We'll talk more.
Yeah.
I kind of want to save this for the show.
We're not going to remember any of this. It's fine.
Jared.
I definitely will.
Jared wants to know, what are your favorite Christmas yearly rituals? Could be film, book, game, etc. My ritual is watching Muppet Christmas Carol every Christmas Day.
Muppet Christmas Carol?
Do you know Muppets?
Hello, Muppets. We're going to deck the halls. Yes.
Jared, I'm sorry, Jared.
Sorry, you why?
I love this question, and I love that you have a ritual.
Can you repeat it? Because I'm drunk and I forgot already.
Do you have a holiday ritual that you do every year? He says that he watches the Muppet Christmas Carol every day. So my husband...
Every day?
No, on Christmas Day. Oh. Every Christmas Day is what I meant to say. It says every Christmas Day, and I just left Christmas out and said every day.
I was like, every day of December, that's
amazing.
Hardcore.
I'm sorry. I meant every Christmas Day. My husband's family watches White Christmas, which is why I started getting into watching White Christmas. Also, it's an amazing movie.
White Christmas is mine.
So for my family, it's Home Alone. But we also, I had split holidays growing up as a kid. So I would always spend Christmas Eve with my mom and Christmas Day with my dad. So Christmas Eve was always my time with my extended family, and then Christmas Day was with my dad.
Punctify says, how are you going to make it to the after hour stream? I don't know, man.
It's going to be a good time.
I don't know.
Dude, the after hour stream is going to be a shit show nightmare. You've been warned.
Yeah.
If you're in for the shit show shenanigans.
It's going to be good.
Hector, my main, and MK11 don't know yet. They haven't announced the roster. I was really disappointed Sindel didn't make an appointment and make an appearance in MK10, but I digress. Holiday tradition?
My mom, I make her every year get me an advent calendar, the chocolate advent calendars.
Oh my God.
30 years old. 30 years old. And every year I'm like, Mom, where's my advent calendar? So this year she got a really
Why
fancy,
don't you just buy your own?
Because it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not, no. Like my mom and I are super close.
I've never been given an advent calendar. I mean, I know what they are and I know what they do.
So you didn't have a Christmas.
Send me one.
No, we're both like, we're going to send her an advent
We're totally going to send her an advent calendar. So I would say, yeah, like the advent calendar is really fun. And just the whole morning of Christmas is great. Jason and I wake up early. We drive to Seattle to do Christmas morning with his parents. Then we do Christmas with my parents. Then we have our own in the evening. It sounds exhausting, but it's really fun. It's a really fun tradition.
I feel like you should move your hair off your microphone.
That's a good call. Don't forget you have a lavalier microphone down there.
Just move that part back.
I know you're not used to using a lav.
There you go.
I mean, you used to use a lav. You don't use a lav at your studio? Blonde Nerd
sometimes.
Studio?
Yeah.
Blonde Nerd Studios, Inc.
Beautiful your hair is.
Steimer, what's yours? What's yours? Just
It's mostly just I watch. I mean, it's not even necessarily on Christmas Day. It's just I watch White Christmas like around this time multiple times, depending on where I am or
what you're doing with your life.
Yeah, but I mean, my family and I never really had a lot of traditions. We're not like very Christian or not very like religious or anything, so we don't really do a lot of Christmas things. It was just like we would get up and we'd open presents, and then it was like a regular day. We would eat food and like that's it.
So an advent calendar is, well, the kind I have is a chocolate advent calendar.
It's designed to count the days of Advent in anticipation of Christmas.
There you go. So every day, 1 through December 1st through 25th, you open up a new flap, and behind it is like a new chocolate, and it's either in the shape of like a bell or a snowman or a star or something associated with Christmas. So it's fun.
The first Sunday of Advent varies, falling between November 27th and December 3rd, inclusive. Many Advent calendars, especially those that are reusable, often begin on December 1st. And then used for a specific year. The Advent calendar was first used by German Lutherans in the 19th and 20th century. So it's a relatively new thing.
Brandon Schwartz says there's a whiskey advent calendar.
There is. You haven't gotten this yet?
What?
I was going to give it for you. Damn it, I fucked it up. I knew it. I saw it. I was like, Brittany needs this.
Oh my God. Oh my God, every morning.
Basically, it's a little box type thing that has a little treat behind each door for each day of Advent. Basically, like each day of the month of December.
Yeah.
Leading up to Christmas Day.
What does Advent mean?
Advent. Let me click on Advent.
Oh, I almost called it an accent. Jeez, these are strong. Accent is coming out.
It's so Advent Sunday, also called the first Sunday of Advent among Western Christian churches, is the first day of the liturgical year and the start of the season of Advent. So let me click again on Advent. Also,
What the fuck is Advent?
Advent is a season observed in many Christian churches as a time of expectant waiting and preparation for both the celebration of the Nativity of Jesus at Christmas and the return of Jesus at the second coming. The term is a version of the Latin word meaning coming. The term Advent is also used in Eastern Orthodoxy for the 40-day nativity fast, which has practiced different for those in the West.
Okay, so it's a religious thing. I had no idea it was religious. I had no idea. All I knew is I got chocolate every day.
So you're just like, chocolate!
That's my religion, chocolate every day.
Chris Livornia says Advent is a synonym for start/arrival.
Oh. I'm adventing.
Hey ladies, Charles here. What's more surprising?
I just got that.
We are getting an Ultimate Alliance 3, or that it's being published by Nintendo.
Cool.
Wait,
that's not an answer.
What was the question?
Okay,
what was the question?
What's more surprising? Here's what I think is more surprising. That game didn't look very good. And it's disappointing that was like the Avengers announcement at the Game Awards. Did you guys remember seeing? Not you, but
yes, I do. And I was like, oh my God, Switch only, what? Yeah, no, I didn't care.
It's a Nintendo Switch exclusive, which is like, why? Like, why?
¿Por qué?
If you're going to be an Avengers game, why be Switch exclusive?
Yeah.
And like maybe you would say, but Andrea, Spider-Man, a Marvel game, was PS4 exclusive, and I would say,
True that.
guess who has more money to put into that kind of development? Sony. You think Nintendo is financing third-party development? No.
They have money though. They got money out there.
Yeah,
I'm
Nintendo's a
not
lot
saying
of
they don't
money.
have money, but I'm saying they don't spend their money.
They do not tend to spend it on
They
third
don't
party.
spend money to make money in the same way that the other platforms do.
True.
They're just like, we just have money.
Oh my god, they're just
We
like
just sit on our money.
fucking dragons sitting on their pile of gold.
They're like smog.
They needed it.
Nintendo is smog. Somebody Photoshop me smog with a Nintendo cappy
It's
on
like
it.
just Reggie just
That would be the best. One of the mods can approve. Yeah, Brandon.
Master of Malt.
Jennifer McNichol is on that shit.
Thank you.
Jennifer.
I was never an Ultimate Alliance person, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask, but I was just a little disappointed. I thought it was going to look a little bit flashier. But maybe I'm just not the audience for that game. I
Was
don't
it
know.
too like cartoony-y?
Yeah.
Cartoony.
But like cartoony, like it was like a mobile game that's been adapted for console. But what do you guys think in the chat? Are you guys excited about it? Like,
Clearly
is this,
we're not.
Charles, is this like floating your boat?
What?
Am I like raining your parade right now?
They're
Let me
growing
know.
out really bad.
How many weeks?
Oh gosh, I got this done
me
before.
see.
I got this done before.
This can't be more than 3 weeks.
No, it's not. But I'm due. I hate all the grow out. Maybe before Thanksgiving. No, after Thanksgiving.
We're looking at her polish. It
I'm
looks
looking at her nails.
It still looks great. Also, I'm so jealous of your nail beds.
Thanks.
You do have
What's a
very
nail
nice-
bed?
It's where the like
It's this part.
where the nail is. in your
Oh,
finger.
Where your nail grows.
Oh, okay.
Because you have these really beautiful long nail beds, and I have these short,
I
dumpy
have
nail
short
beds.
ones,
Yeah.
too.
Oh well, thanks.
You have like the hand that's in like the hand cream ad.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
you have, like,
Yeah.
you're
Thanks.
like in Zoolander.
She's got
you're like
very
one of the hand
pretty hands.
models.
You hear that, Jason Demers? I know you're watching this. He calls me spindles because he said my fingers are so spindly.
I mean, but those are beautiful fingers.
Thank you. They're a little crooked, but they
It's a
work.
weird compliment to give somebody.
is a weird
You
one.
have very beautiful
I'll take
fingers.
it.
You should get almond shaped nails.
Okay.
Oh,
Almond on her would
yes.
look so good.
It would be
Alright.
beautiful.
Okay.
Next time, be like, can you do almond?
Okay, that's like oval, right?
Yeah, but it's got a
Like,
slight
it's
point at the
slightly
end.
pointed, but not so
the,
pointed that
not
it's
the
like,
dagger ones.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
it's
like
almond.
yeah. Well,
I
I'll show
try
you
to
it
do
on
that, and like my nails break because they're a natural nail. I don't have fake nails, so they can't quite hold the almond shape. But
Yeah.
now with this dip, so this is a dip powder for the men out there. This is a new thing.
Sorry, we're on a weird tangent.
I
you
don't
guys.
care. You know what? I don't care. We're going on this road because I'm here. So this is a new nail technology thing where instead of painting a color on, you like paint your nail and then you dip it into a powder and you paint it and you dip it and you paint it and you dip it and then you like file it down.
Oh.
It's really bizarre. When she was doing this, I was like, what the fuck? But it's made my nail feel much more sturdy, so I think I could actually do almond shape with this type of.
With the gel on, yeah.
It's not even a gel. It's just.
It's a
powder.
gel dip powder.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's crazy,
All right.
but
It's
it's cool.
exciting.
Nails, man.
What's good, ladies? Recently, Easy Allies realized their long-time project of attaining a studio. Oh, actually, we just got to see Brandon Jones at the show. I was really happy for them and couldn't help but feel a little pride to have been part of it through Patreon. However, modest my contribution has been over the years. This brings me to my question. What was the biggest challenge you've had to overcome yet? Also, what would you like to realize in 2019 and beyond? Keep up the good work, Whiskey Jack. Oh, Whiskey, that's really nice. We were just playing in the raid last night until like...
Whiskey
No, not
Jack.
last night, the night before until like 2 a.m.
So biggest challenge and what was the other thing?
The other thing was, what would you like to realize in 2019 and beyond? That's a great question. Something I think that we're still
Figuring out.
talking about, still thinking about. We've chatted about content we want to do, live stream we want to do, how we want to expand. Do we bring on another person? What does that look like? Who is that person? Look, we've had all these conversations, but we haven't come to any conclusions yet.
Yeah.
Brittany, what would you say has been our biggest obstacle or biggest challenge you've had to overcome?
Well, I think like there's two answers to this. The one is, I don't know if you call this a challenge, but I wish we all lived closer so we could do more in-person content. Like, you know, we could do streaming easier. And just I feel like when we're all in the same room, our chemistry is much better. We make better content.
Well, it's hard because on the internet there's a delay.
There's a
so like sometimes
delay.
you talk over someone, but you don't realize you're talking
You
over
make funny
someone.
jokes. You don't
Comedic
hear
timing
that.
isn't there.
Yeah. And I think just in general, and I think this goes for every content creator out there who starts from scratch, you know, is figuring out what works for your brand and what makes the most sense. I mean, if you look at, if you've been with us since the beginning, you've seen the after hours stream come and go, and now it's back again, right? And it's just kind of learning what our audience wants and what's scalable and makes sense for us.
Yes.
So it's all trial and error.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do just wish we all lived closer and, like, could be... Because I love you.
We could hang out more and do more fun
more.
things.
Yeah.
We could have our own What's Good daily.
That's right.
What's good, motherfuckers?
Dude,
We
I
just
still
need to
want to make a
steal
show
Joey.
called What's Good Today.
We're doing that.
Yeah.
Sneak peek, spoilers.
Also, people are asking about the nails, so I'm going to answer. Jennifer Manickle, yes, they are SNS. Joey, does it fuck up your nails? No, it's supposed to be better for your nails than gel / shellac.
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 I have acrylic nails, so I can't really speak because acrylic does definitely fucks up your nails.
Mine's
But
not acrylic. Mine's that gel that hardens.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but
that's gel. Shellac.
oh,
Same thing.
Oh,
They're pretty interchangeable.
yeah.
But yes, sorry, I just wanted to make sure that they knew.
But that's a gregreat question, and thank you for asking. And I know we've been talking about the changes that we're going to make, and we are hoping we're going to nail those down very soon. But, you know, we are trying to figure out, like, what's the future for What's Good. And I've had some really awesome conversations with my friends over at Kind of Funny, Joey included, Tim and Greg and all those guys about, like, you know, hearing their growth and their path and kind of where they're going with the brand, and you know, what kind of learnings can I take from them and what they went through, and you know, apply that to what we're doing here at What's Good. And it's just such apples to oranges experiences because they were all full-time into it and none of us are, because we just can't be.
Yeah.
And so it's different for us and figuring out like where we want What's Good to go. But yeah, as far as challenges go, it's the same as what you guys said. Like the biggest hurdle is the fact that we don't live in the same city, and we can't just like pop over and like make something really quickly. We have to like coordinate everything. But,
Fly.
yeah.
So, hey, I got that.
Dang
MVP
those
gold.
airplanes, man.
Hey, man, I'm not complaining. Got that gold status.
Chris, do we still have a nickname for WGG fans? We don't, but I think the last thing that we kind of decided on was What's Good Gamers. Was that it?
No.
I don't know that we have
So
anything that
it's
makes...
these are the ones people typically use. What's Good Gamers, What's Gooders, WGG Fam. And
I like WGG fam.
yeah, I like that one too.
I like do-gooders.
And then the Do-Gooders.
The do-gooders.
That's
is
actually
nice.
really cute. I really like that.
Yeah.
That's
It doesn't
good.
because like Kind of Funny is best friends. Like that has nothing to do with Kind of Funny.
And we don't need something that has
No.
to do anything with What's Good
yeah,
as
so
a
it
name.
doesn't need to have the name in it.
Amazingly awesome ass
So
kickers.
yeah.
And I know some of you keep like trying to push on the Seal Bando thing, but it's not
Ain't gonna happen. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not gonna happen.
It's really cute.
What she
It's a
said.
fun joke for the OG WGG folks, but it just doesn't make sense anymore.
No. Hi, ladies. Congrats, Britt, on the Game Awards predictions win. What games are you looking forward to in 2019 and beyond? Darren from the UK.
Oh, shit.
We're talking about making this an entire podcast.
We're going to definitely make most anticipated 2019 a whole show, like
Yeah.
a dedicated episode for sure. There's just too many.
Yeah.
But how about don't pick your number one, just pick one that is the first one you think of.
The first one I think of is my number one. Anthem.
Yeah.
That's also
That
mine.
is the first
yeah.
thing that I think of too.
I mean, that's not my most anticipated.
Obviously Resident Evil, but that's in January. So like,
January 25th.
think beyond January. Think like late 2019.
Are we gonna get The Last of Us too?
If we get The Last of Us 2, that would be...
I'm definitely interested to play that game. Not excited to play that game.
I think Days
I guess
Gone.
it's a good... Yeah, because I know The Last of Us, when I played it, obviously it's a beautiful game, but it is one of those games where I personally have anxiety while playing it. It's not something that's like a lighthearted, fun experience.
Hell
it's not like
no.
a Spider-Man, right? Where you're like, I'm full of fucking Spider-Man, great, blah, blah. It's like, oh, this is a journey. And it's a dark one usually, so that does take a specific mindset in order to go through. So I get what you're saying with like, I'm sure it'll be an incredible, phenomenal experience,
Just
but
that
it's not
one
like,
trailer was
oh
like,
boy!
so intense for me. I just
Dude, the trailer where...
See, I love
yes.
that shit.
see. Yeah, you
that.
said Days Gone. You like super pumped for that?
Oh yeah.
Is that actually coming out ever?
Let's drink a cat here and it's great.
Definitely my fault. Sorry.
Crackdown! Crackdown!
It's come out in February.
Sorry.
I'm very excited for Days Gone.
I just remembered Crackdown.
Zombies.
February 15th.
Yeah, girl.
Right?
Fuck it. Oh my god.
February
It's
some
my
point, I don't know.
Valentine's Day gift to myself.
Fuck anyone
Terry
else.
Crews. Just you and Terry Crews alone
Oh my god.
together.
Oh my god. Could not get better.
Dude, if Animal Crossing comes out, that will probably, I mean,
I feel like we haven't seen anything about that though, right? Like literally nothing.
We literally haven't. We've just
What
heard
if
that it's a thing
they
that's
like
announced.
punk you and make like just Animal Crossing mobile?
No, it's announced for Switch.
But they already have Animal Crossing mobile. What do you mean?
Yeah, well, do they?
And they do.
When's the last time you heard of anybody playing that?
I don't know, but here's what I want. And Greg Miller, I'm gonna call upon you one day to fucking make this happen because you can probably do it. We need Chrissy Teigen on this shit.
Oh yeah.
And we need Chrissy with us playing Animal Crossing.
Oh my God, I would love
because
that.
she's gonna want to talk to us. She ain't gonna want to talk to you.
That's true.
She's gonna talk. We're
Talk
cool.
to us, yeah.
So make it happen.
Dude, oh my God, what the hell am I
make that
thinking about?
happen.
Oh my God, hold on, stop. Pokemon. Pokemon coming out in late 2019. Holy shitballs. That game can be the most amazing and incredible thing ever, or it's going to let me down very sadly and slowly and excruciatingly.
We also haven't even seen a tease. Isn't it weird though? Because normally if a game is coming out that year, we've seen at least a teaser trailer.
Nintendo marches to the beat of their own drum, and I think with Pokemon Let's Go coming out, they're probably like, because you see Pokemon 2019 is going to be so amazing and awesome. It's
Yeah,
gonna blow minds.
I think also I do think it could slip to oh my God, 2020. Oh my God,
no, Nintendo won't do that.
It's about to be 2020.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Holy
Joey says
shit.
she's inviting herself over for that. You are more. If Chrissy comes on the show,
Yes,
it's
of
because
course.
of Joey. Granted, regardless of whether it's not because of him, you're always welcome, Joey.
Yeah.
Also,
Joey, you are part of our
you can
family.
invite yourself over literally anytime, Joey.
Pokemon gonna play it safe? No. Okay, please move on. I'm gonna go down.
Okay, so as a 31-year-old woman who plays video games, oh wait, I didn't answer. It's just Anthem.
Yeah.
I was in that secret thing, and it was fucking good. That's all I can say.
I probably shouldn't have even said that.
That's okay.
No one will
tell. Right? Don't tell on me, anybody. As a 31-year-old woman who plays a video game at a hardcore capacity, works full-time, and squeezes in the rest of time for exercise, errands, chores, and loved ones, the thought of having a child seems extremely unrealistic, but it also seems kind of cool. As ladies who are around that age and fully engaged in the world of work, adulthood, and video games, does having children seem even remotely realistic? If so, what sacrifices would you make, if any? I understand some people can't have children, don't particularly care to have children, or aren't in a situation where they can even think about children. So feel free to ignore this question if it's too sensitive in nature or a bit too personal to discuss. Y'all are amazing. Assassinina. If that's your real name,
That's fucking
amazing. And if it's your fake name, that's cool too. This is not too personal of a question. This is something that I personally have been dealing with over the last couple of years because my husband and I have been trying to conceive and have kids, and it's one of those things where like I'm with you. That like, can I do it all? If I actually am successful at getting pregnant and having a baby and like being a host and trying to exercise and trying to take care of my household and trying to run what's good and still trying to do kind of funny and also like raising a fucking small tiny human, like is all of that possible?
Trisha makes it look like, wow, I'm drunk.
Trisha makes it
look like you can.
Yes.
Chobot makes it look like you can. Like I do think that there's been other people. Granted, I'm not even like I got nothing. I'm not even married, so I'm not thinking about children. But I think it has to be possible in a way. Yeah. Right? Like if they're able to do it, there are obviously I'm sure they had to make some sacrifices along the way, maybe like cutting back a little bit on work or whatever. But I mean, it has to be possible because they're doing it.
Yeah, and I think I'm in a fortunate position where my husband and I both work from home and we both run our own companies. But even so, you know, we do work a lot and we do work hard. And so like you were saying, like doing what's good, and then we have a couple of other projects coming in. But even then, like the thought of knowing, even though we work from home, having that constant distraction is a little intimidating. But, you know, they always say there's no perfect time. Like you're never totally 100% ready. It's never going to be a super easy transition. So I guess, again, someone who does not have kids, and I don't have a lot of friends who have kids, I imagine it's just one of those things you grow and adapt to. You know, like when I didn't want to get my dog at first, it's a dog. It's very easy, a lot easier than taking care of a human. It's a lot in the beginning.
Yes, but I also would argue that the dog stays at the same level most of the time.
Yeah.
Whereas like the human will eventually grow into a space where it's able to take care of itself slightly.
But that was part of the reasons why I didn't want to get Reb at first. I was like, hey man, like I want to travel. I want to have a good time. I don't want to have any responsibilities. But he just kind of like worked his way in naturally. And we found a system that worked really well for us. And I think same sort of logic can be applied.
Well, and I know that we have like a lot of parents who listen to the show and watch the show. And so your question, what sacrifices would you make, if any, is when we aren't currently parents, we can pick and choose our sacrifices, but I guarantee the moment we all become mothers, if it's in our cards, if it's in our future, we would sacrifice literally everything. From what I hear from every other parent I've ever met in my life.
We have people in chat saying it's possible. Punctified says it's a lot, but it's all possible. When you have kids, it doesn't really feel like a sacrifice. It just becomes the new norm. But you will have to make adjustments, he says, father of 3. Jason, a different Jason, also says father of 3 here. 3 is apparently the magic number. It's doable. You adjust to it all. Plus the gaming with plus gaming with the kiddos is amazing.
Yeah.
I was just talking to somebody about this and how my friend Adam Boyes, and how he was so excited to go home and play season 7 with his son, because now his son's old enough to an age where they play Fortnite together. Excuse me, sorry, I should have coughed into the microphone.
Well, you're wearing a lab, so it's harder.
No, it means it's louder because I can't.
I would say it's harder to get away from.
So it's something that I'm excited and nervous and anxious about, like any potential parent would be. But I think it's like one of those things that you just got to pivot with. It's clearly something that you need to reflect on and decide what you're willing to sacrifice and what you're not, and have those hard conversations with your partner or with yourself if you're choosing to conceive solo. And kind of like make the call for your situation. Next question. As prominent public-facing women gamers, do you always feel pressure to not make your gender look bad in some way? How have you been able to just settle in and be gamers? If the former is still a significant issue, do you ever say or do anything to present a larger frame of representation on behalf of all women gamers that might be contrary to your individual private feelings on an issue? For me, I've really come to appreciate you and your personalities just so much to listen and to say you're more gamer because it's clear. I'm leaving out words here. Hold on. Just so much fun to listen to. And I'd say you're more gamer than I because it's clear you have such widespread appreciation for so many types of games. And I'm just trying to repeat MGS, Max Payne, and Mass Effect in every game I pick up. Thanks, James Manzello.
This is interesting.
Yeah, it's a tough question.
I would say that there is some pressure of that because I feel like, again, kind of praising what we do.
Because representation is lacking.
Right. Well, yeah, and I feel like we have eyes on us, and I feel like we're paving roads for future females in the industry, and even those women who just want to play games and be taken seriously and not get the stupid question of like, do you even play games?
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like that still happens, and
it just happened this past weekend.
Wait, really?
Literally all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, because I was at this work event, which was a gaming event, obviously, because I work at a gaming company, and people be like, what are you in town for? And you tell them like, but do you play? And you're just like,
literally every time. But there was a glimmer of hope for me. So this happened when I was at the Game Awards. The Lyft driver who was taking me from LAX to downtown where we were staying for the award show asked, we're small talking or whatever, like you do in a ride share. Yeah. And he's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I work in video games. Oh, that seems super cool. So it's like, so do you play games? And I said, it'd be really hard for me to do my job if I didn't actually play games. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. That was a super stupid question. You're totally right. And he was the first person, literally, you guys, in my entire life that actually apologized for his stupid question because he recognized instantly, like, yeah, that was dumb of me to just gut react that way.
Because
if I asked you
your job,
if I asked you and you're like, oh, I work in insurance sales, and be like, oh yeah, but do you actually know what insurance is?
Do you actually have insurance?
It would be dumb, right?
Yeah.
And so I feel like I always try
Chris, we've been drinking lately.
Yeah. Oh yeah, personalities. She did, but that's fine. It's a great word.
Chris, listen.
We don't judge you. Why are you judging us?
We know that it's been a while since we've actually been lit during a happy hour Q&A, but we're definitely
also,
lit right now.
I'm super lit, but I want more.
I know I should make another one. So we originally designed this tier because we knew that we would be drunk during it.
And only our patrons would appreciate us and not get mad
and that we would be in a safe space with you guys.
This is a safe space.
That we could, answer your questions maybe a little too honestly, and you would be okay with it.
What was the original question? Oh, yeah. And so when someone asks you, like, hey, do you actually play games? And I feel like, okay, I'm going to fucking set this person straight so they never ask another woman if she plays games. You know, like, it's just like that thing. So I don't know if you call that as pressure, maybe a little bit.
It's a little bit, but, and it's, when they're talking about, like, do you try to answer that in a way that represents everybody. Like, you just can't. Like, women are people.
Yeah.
And we all have different opinions, and we have different tastes in games, and we have we're different. We're all different. So, like, it's hard to be like, yes, I represent and half of the population. Yeah. Because you can't. But in a way we have to, because that's just how poor representation is currently in the gaming industry. But I do look forward to the day where that is not expected of us, and we can just continue to be our own individual personalities, and that will be enough. Word
to that. Wait.
What she said. What's a game that you really enjoyed that either critics or gamers view negatively? Though I understand the criticisms, I really enjoyed Mass Effect Andromeda, says Kills. So what's a game that you really enjoyed that either critics or gamers viewed negatively?
Let's say that's a good example. You got one?
So this is I always forget the name of this game, but I remember this time. It is old, because I worked at IGN at the time, which is like a million years ago at this point. And it wasn't like super critically panned, but it was just a random game. It's called Venetica. Venetica was a weird ass game that came out. I don't know, it was technically an RPG. I can't even remember, but I remember I also reviewed it, and I didn't give it like a super great score, but I also really fucking liked it. But it just technically had a lot of issues that I couldn't justify like giving it anything higher. Fantasy-themed action role-playing video game. I fucking really liked this game. It's stupid.
What's this Metacritic, do you know?
It's like a 7 or a 6.
That's not bad.
So it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I feel like Cookie Clicker is that game for me. Did anybody else in the chat ever play Cookie Clicker?
Can I say my Hearst Prince?
I love both of you so much.
Wait, did you ever play it?
No, but I just love that you kind of slurred that.
Cookie Clicker. Yeah, cookie.
Wow, it's hot in here.
Wow, it's hot in here.
It's the, well, also there's a heater blowing on it.
No, I turned it off.
Oh, shit. You're smart.
Because I was like, we're all in these fleece onesies. We're going to be sweating.
Oh, Steph knows Cookie Clicker?
Yeah, Steph Woo.
Cookie Clicker.
Yeah, so that was a game that is like, let's be honest, that game's fucking hot trash, but I was addicted to that game.
Huh.
I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
So it's basically, do you know what a clicker game is?
No.
Basically, the whole idea of a clicker game is you're just clicking on random shit. There's no real strategy.
It's not really gameplay.
Yeah, there's...
Like you're tapping like a Pokemon, like Go, like you tap over the best, or is it like you're actually literally just tapping for no reason?
You're just clicking. Let me show... I'm literally pulling up Cookie Clicker.
No, don't do it. She said, don't do it.
I know, right?
Oh, no. What?
So basically, right? So you just click.
I have a cat hair on my lip.
And then you just click. So now I'm making cookies. I'm clicking on the big cookie stuff.
She's literally, okay, imagine a chocolate chip cookie and there's a piece of chocolate and she's just literally clicking on the chocolate.
And so now I've clicked enough times I can buy a cursor that's going to automatically click the cookie for me. But I want to make more cookies. So I'm just clicking. Just keep clicking.
You know what's really bad about this is I'm watching you play. I'm like, oh, that looks satisfying.
Cookie
doesn't it? And
that looks
I'm like, oh, I'm
satisfying.
gonna buy another.
Cookie.
No, you guys, seriously, I know. Danger. So it's so good, and then once you start clicking, it's even better when you have a mouse. Because you get that tactile feedback.
I can get grandma now?
Yeah, so you can buy a grandma. It's
buy me a grandma.
Sorry,
and then you go down a weird, like the rabbit holes in Cookie Clicker are intense.
A nice grandma to bake more cookies. Oh my God, she baked more cookies.
Yeah, so no, it gets weirder. Just wait. Okay. So this is definitely a weirdo game that I like. That people are like, this game is garbage. Even though there's a lot of people that are like, actually, this game is the best, fucking best.
Oh my God.
You can't keep playing because we have to go back to the questions.
No.
You can click later. I'm taking it away. Guys, I gave her first hit of cookie heroin.
I don't know, but I feel like it's been a really long time since I've played a game that had a super polarized view like that. It was probably when I was younger, but none of them are coming to mind right now. Probably some weird JRPG.
Yeah. But better question. What items are on your wish list for Xmas? Just a curious soul, Beatrice.
I don't request a lot because I can just buy myself things.
Yeah, you can, you badass.
But you want fuzzy socks.
I got her some.
But she got me the most. She got me a pair.
Don't you need more?
yes, always, because I fucking love fuzzy socks. I'm okay. Hi. But the one thing I did request from my mom was like a fuzzier robe. I have a thin cotton robe for the summer, but I do not have a winter robe, so I asked my mom for like a winter robe,
Like a nice terry cloth.
yeah, like something that's like thicker and a little bit longer, so that I can kind of snuggle up into it.
I never ask for things. Like, when it comes to Jason and I, we just kind of get each other the most random shit ever. Like, last year when we were doing, like, our treadmill walking and watching things, he was really into, like, Roman history. So I found a Roman coin on some, like, historic website, and I got him a Roman coin, and he got me that Divinity Original Sin 2 painting of my face, which was fucking incredible. And then one year he got me a boxed Earthbound, and I got him a custom, like, Asheron's Call book and a bunch of other random shit. So,
y'all are like super
By
cute.
random, you mean highly curated custom gifts.
Yeah. Things that are like
Not random, actually incredibly
Actually
thoughtful.
not random.
Thank you.
at all.
Yeah. Like, it makes sense. It's controlled chaos, but that's kind of like it.
They're not something you can run down to TJ Maxx and pick up.
No,
Correct. It
You have to
takes
think
time
about them in advance.
Yeah.
You gotta like Etsy commission
It's like this
that
glitter
stuff.
backpack that I will one day buy for you. Cause like the only one I really like is by Saint Laurent, and it's $1,200.
That's unreasonable.
damn.
That's unreasonable. That's an unreasonable backpack price.
Yeah.
For my Christmas list, I asked John to get me some new headphones to take on the plane, because we get headphones all the time as test units for gaming, which is great, and we've given a lot of them away. But I need something that's like really good for on the airplane. I really just need something that's versatile, because generally what happens is when I take my console on the road, I don't have a gaming headset that I can chat on, but it's really great for like audio on my Switch, but I'm not chatting because I feel weird if it's not, the boom isn't removable.
Yeah, because
Being on the airplane with like the microphone boom,
Yeah.
then I like feel like I'm like projecting my nerddom to the entire plane.
That'd be proud of that shit, girl.
So I asked John for that.
Michael has an add-on. Since do you enjoy giving gifts, Steimer, since you don't ask for a lot? I do if I think the gift is something that the other person would truly appreciate.
Yeah.
I am less inclined to give people a gift for the sake of giving someone a gift, i.e., shit, someone's birthday is coming up. I don't know what they would want or anything about. Like they don't need anything. I'm less inclined to give you a thing then. I'm more likely to buy you a drink or buy you a dinner or something. But if it's something where I'm like, this just makes me really smile and think of that person, I will get it for them and like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always like pajamas, makeup,
Cozy.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong with that shit.
spa gift certificates. I feel like I'm like very stereotypical woman that way. Happy hour, ladies. I'm curious to know if there are any games or game genres you've tried to enjoy but couldn't. How do you know when to quit and when to move on to something else? Have a great holiday season, Andrew. P.S.
I cannot get into Assassin's Creed, and it makes me sad.
We talked about this during our Game of the Year show.
We did.
Yeah.
And I'm bummed for you.
I'm bummed too. I'm bummed than a bigger bum.
We're gonna get her in someday.
That's what she said. Yeah, no, it makes me sad. One of these days. I think if there's ever like a feudal Japan Assassin's Creed, that might be intriguing.
So are you
enough
excited
to
for
give-
Ghost of Tsushima?
Ghost
of Tsushima.
Yeah,
Shima.
that and
Tsushima.
Sekiro, I'm very, very excited for. Oh my god, give me that.
I have after playing Sekiro, it's beautiful, gorgeous.
Did it kick your
Gameplay is
ass?
crazy. Have no desire.
Kick your ass?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
no,
course it
that does
did.
not sound good.
I embarrassed myself. The devs were standing over my shoulders watching me play, just judging me.
No, that's the worst. Okay, that is a real pressure.
Oh my god, I hate it.
In
Don't
demo
fucking-
events or
just get out
preview
of here.
events, when they're
I did a
walking around
solo
watching
room.
you, it's
No.
like, please don't.
Get out.
Don't do this. It makes me sad.
And I get that they want to see how people are reacting to the
Yeah.
game and get a barometer for it, but at the same time,
I'm probably screaming.
you're screaming.
No, like in demo, I'm always like, ah! Like,
Yeah.
I'm just being a weirdo.
Yeah.
Brandon, she's yawning because it's been a long day, and they flew in yesterday. We've been making lots of hashtag content.
I've been home for like 4 days since Thanksgiving. Don't be mad at me.
Welcome to my life.
I know, right? No, I get it, girl.
Just worked
Yep.
3 or 4 days in a row.
I want some caffeine. I have a 5-hour in the house.
Let's drink some coffee. What
Can we put Kahlua in it?
Steimer, did you have an answer for that question?
Sorry, what was the question?
Oh, any genres or games you
tried
can't
it-
get
Oh,
into?
I'm not doing fighting games. I don't like fighting games.
No
I've
horror
tried.
games.
No horror games.
You like Slender. You like Slender.
I didn't like Slender.
You liked
I
it.
liked being with you.
Yeah. I'll hold your
And
hand.
like, it's one of those things. Horror games are the thing that I'll toe the line with if I'm with other people. I will be more inclined to go into them, enjoy. Like, if we all play Resident Evil 2 together, I will do it. I will not play Resident Evil alone.
Okay, you heard it. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Summer will play Resident Evil 2.
If you're with me, I will play it.
Well, you and I could probably play it together
like,
because
flip
you know
on
she's
and off?
just going to go on without us.
Well, no, because
Yeah.
my master plan is I'm going to copy early and I'm going to beat the shit out of it. And then I can, like, give you... I can
gonna
be
be
your
our
guide.
coach?
I'll be your guide.
Just cheese us through it?
Yeah,
You get confused and sad and
good.
lost.
For me, it's clearly turn-based RPGs.
Yeah.
That's just the thing. Which is weird because I love Legend of Soulguard, and technically it's turn-based, but it's different.
It's different because you don't have a move set you have to choose from. And,
right. It's
Yeah,
more turn-based strategy
Yeah.
than turn-based RPG. But yeah, turn-based RPGs. Trust me, she's trying to get me into the old school ones and the new school ones, and I'm just like, no thanks.
One of these days, a great turn-based RPG is going to come out, and then I'm like, this is perfect for Andrea. It'll be great, and she'll play it.
Chris Livornia, I don't
like
Tetris.
That's fine.
You're a
Fair.
bad person.
I was like, that was a very mean laugh. Like, you're not going to say anything nice after
You're a
that.
bad person. Why do you like? Why? Who do you like maining?
Sorry.
Who do you like maining in Smash? And are any of you also training your amiibo with the figure player feature? If so, Britt, which is your character? Adam, Wells, and Minneapolis.
This is a
Adam,
Brit only question.
Steimer and I are not Smash players, so this is literally just for Britt.
So my main has always been, since Smash 64, Link. And he's a stud.
Because you want to smash him?
I do want to smash the shit out of him. Yeah, absolutely. I don't Link. Let me clarify. But
Weird.
What? You would totally
No,
fuck
because
him.
I'm 10. No, he's 12, and then
Just
6.
as bad.
No, he's 12. Young Link is 12. Then 6 years pass, and then he's 18.
He's 18. He's
In
of
Ocarina
age.
of Time, he's fine.
Robbing the cradle over
Listen,
here.
he's the hero of time. You would bang the hero of time if he was
No.
like, sub. I fucking
would.
saved the world. And
I'm
you're
not
like, oh,
saying
now
we're
you're
gonna
18.
marry him. We're just gonna
Yeah,
smash
just use
and
him
get
for what he
out.
has.
He's
It's
a
fine.
little too androgynous for my husbando flavor. That's all I'm
Your
saying.
husbando flavor is a very particular kind.
It is.
He's blonde, and I have a thing for blondes.
true.
Mains and Smash. So it's always
Jason
been Link.
Momoa.
It's always been Rora's like, so it's always been Link, but he's been relatively slow in all the Smash games, and I only ever do like the campaign mode and World of Light, but I haven't unlocked Link yet for that. But I have seen Jason play against Link in Smash Ultimate, and Link is good. He's fast and he's been buffed, so I'm very, very excited to play as him. And I don't do the amiibo stuff. This is the best conversation. That's fine. Things happen in life.
Nom noms. This discussion is so worth the price of admission.
This is what happens. The after-hour stream hasn't even started
Oh
yet.
my god! And then our drinks are dry.
Oh my God.
God.
Probably a good thing.
Let's see. We've got quite a few questions still to get through. So no more dropping. Jennifer, please don't drop the link in anymore because we want to get through the rest of these.
I have to pee. I'm so hot.
Okay. If you need to go,
No,
you
I'm
go.
fine. I got this.
I'll let you out.
No, it just feels good to vent about my current struggles.
Okay. I'm sorry you're uncomfortable.
I'm fine. Thank
Hey,
you.
ladies, you may have already talked about this on the podcast, but did you have a favorite moment from the Game Awards? Oh, Devin, we already answered this, so if you have another question, please submit it, and I'll jump to the front of the line. Have you ever put off that final boss fight or final story moment in a video game because you just weren't ready for everything to be over? Asked Jennifer McNichol.
No, because when that train is rolling and you have the final boss for me, it's like I need to know what happens. But I have skipped the final bosses and watched the endings on YouTube because the bosses are too difficult, aka The Division and aka Vampire.
I have, not the end
The
boss.
Division was so like bullshit hard and it didn't need to be.
Exactly.
I felt like, granted, I don't remember. The Division was really far.
It was the
It was
helicopter
a
boss.
long time ago, and I was playing
Right?
with Greg. And I
Hel-
don't remember if we beat it. Should I text him and ask?
You can.
I don't remember. Did we beat the Division?
That's a weird question to take.
Hey, I'm drunk. That you might want to preface it with I'm drunk. No, the ending Division boss was so difficult. Jason and I tried for like a couple hours to do that, and then at the end I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm watching this on YouTube.
Britt is urinating for the toilet.
Chris, you're so
Wah, wah.
witty
That's a
and
dad
smart. Banging Link would be like banging Tom Hanks.
No, what?
super
No, those are
inappropriate
two
when you
wildly
realize
different
he's-
things.
I don't understand. Well, let's not go there.
I kind of want you to go to the bathroom because I want you to bring the seal bando back so I can snuggle it.
Where is it?
It's right there.
Okay. What about my
He's on
pumpkin?
the he's on the
Don't you
back
want
of
to
the
snuggle
llama.
my pumpkin?
No, I don't. It's not soft. The Silbando is literally riding the Fortnite llama in the studio
He
right now.
says,
It's so hot.
I did. I think you might have dropped off.
That
Fuck
sounds
you,
right.
Greg.
That sounds right. I don't think I ever put off finishing a boss. The only reason I did was not because I wasn't ready for it to be over, but because I wanted to make sure I did everything right. Because in Mass Effect, you can't go to the Mass Effect 2, you can't go to the final suicide mission without making sure you've got like all the loyalty missions done and all of that. But not because I wasn't ready for it to be over, but because I wanted to make sure it was going to be over the way that I wanted it to be. So a little bit different. With the I'll wait actually for this question for Britt to come back. Hello, ladies. I know it irritates you when women in a combat video game are in a bikini, whereas the men are in real armor that would actually protect you. So I asked my friend who does medieval fighting as a hobby about real-life female body armor. He told me that most of the time women did not fight. However, when they did, they used male body armor. If you were important enough, you had a set that made to your specific requirements. Googling Joan of Arc is the easiest way to see what women look like in their plate armor. You'll notice that neither Joan's cleavage or stomach is exposed. Modern armor for women in war even includes amazing adaptations like the ability for women to pee without taking it all off first. A zipper in the crotch? Who would have thought? I do not have a specific question, but thought you would like to know, maybe comment on the facts about the armor. Matthew Symes. Thank you, Matthew, for this. We've actually talked about the bikini armor.
Ooh, there's a cord.
This fucking monster pumpkin needs to die in a fire.
If you get your seal band, I
I'm
get my
sorry.
pumpkin. I don't
No,
want to hear your
we do
stats.
not need this fucking seal from hell here. It's possessed. No, why? I don't like it.
So I actually heard this in an Uber on my way back to the hotel last night.
So soft.
And I texted Alexa, and she was like, "Oh my god!" I'm so sad to see your mouth.
I just want to
I don't
smell
like
it.
possessed animals.
Listen, Summer, don't hate my pumpkin. He's missing an eye.
I'm not talking
It's
about
over
your
there.
pumpkin, I'm
Oh.
talking about the seal.
Snuggle him. I go to sleep now.
Okay, bye.
Oh no, I hit the button again.
Crystal Morgan says she found my Venetica review. Oh god.
The problem with snuggling Seal Bando is like this
why
is
I
like
don't
touch
Seal
sensitive.
Bando.
Yeah.
Seal Bando makes too much noise in bed.
Oh god. Do you like?
That's just been
Does that happen in your book where she bangs the seal and it goes ah, and it's really awkward?
She never
She
bangs
doesn't fuck him
the
in
seal.
a seal form.
She literally
No, no,
never.
no.
Yeah, like
I get it. But it might be in his soul and his bones, so like the inner seal comes out in his most primal moments.
That would be interesting.
that would be weird.
Yeah, it would. It's kind of a weird thought, and he's a seal. It's kind of-
You're right, Emma. She is all about ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe Seal Bando is
Her
possessed.
mama is for sure.
But yeah, like they're making better strides about changing female body armor. It's disappointing whenever I see torsos exposed in armor because literally no one wants to get stabbed in the fucking guts.
No,
It's true.
You don't want to be disemboweled,
no,
dude. In the Last of Us, that one trailer with The Last of Us where they're like, they've clearly disemboweled other people, and then like she puts
Oh,
the knife
yeah.
up near her. So I'm just like I was like, oh god, please,
Yeah.
no, oh god, no.
Oh, yeah.
It's horrifying,
Oh, yeah.
horrifying thought.
Steph said this is slowly becoming a drunken slumber party, and it's incredible.
Yeah, this is
You're not
I think
wrong,
it
Steph.
started as a
You're not
slumber
wrong.
party.
this happens.
Okay, so with the hype around Dragon Age 4 teaser and news that Mass Effect is definitely not dead, in either or both series, which romance character would you fuck, marry, kill? Jennifer McNichol.
Oh, jeez Louise. I know you would marry Colin, probably.
I would 1000% marry Colin.
I think I would marry Alistair. Like, end of Dragon Age Origins Alistair when he's not so stupid.
I would hate fuck Solus just for the satisfaction of it.
That's a good one, actually.
Okay.
And oh my god, who am I killing? Wait,
You know who you're
No,
killing.
I would kill Soul. No. Oh God,
Can I
like them
also
all.
kill Solus after
Oh, you evil, nasty person.
I would fuck Solus and kill him.
This
Yeah.
is like GTA come to life.
Yeah, and no, I agree with that. I would marry Alistair, fuck Colin, and fuck kill Solus. The fucking egg.
You guys are weird people.
Black Widows, baby.
Listen, you learn shit about your friends when these questions come up.
No, you can't get real dirty. You don't understand, girl. Smash that egg.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, fuck, marry, kill. I'm definitely gonna go for
Mass
Mass
Effect.
Effect here. just because Cullen's the only character.
Smash and crack that egg.
Oh my god. Smash and crack the egg. So for me, Mary is obviously Liara. Definitely 100% would marry Liara if she was down for it. I would probably, like, my first romance in Mass Effect was Jacob. I would definitely still hit that for sure. Hit it and quit it. Kill, I'm definitely killing Ashley. Because she's a racist, terrible person. And if you pick to keep her alive, you're a bad person too.
It's true.
That's right.
He may be boring, but he's not a space racist.
Yeah.
I think here's the thing. I don't know if I would kill Solus. I think I would kill Anders, because I would kill Anders too. I can't choose. I'd kill a lot of them.
Bernie, these are your friends. I know. I didn't realize it until just now.
Oh, so good. Oh my god. Let's call the What's Good Game fans the Egg Smashers.
Oh my gosh, no, Steph, no!
Oh god.
See, Cal's, I know, Ashley is the worst.
Oh my god.
She's not great.
Okay.
I actually had, so in the same vein as my hate fucking of Solus, I had a playthrough where I did Male Shep in Mass Effect, and I killed Caden, R.I.P. I saved Ashley so that I could fuck her and then dump her ass in the next game for Maria.
Yes!
Okay. That's a long game play.
I had it in mind.
That's good.
Impressed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm down.
This is how my brain works. Beware, man.
Trevor says, I really want Smash and Crack That Egg to be a shirt only for us happy hour peeps.
So good. Okay, just a quick aside. Go Seahawks, says Chris.
Yeah, go Hawks.
So Devin's replacement question. This is for Britt and Steimer. Did either of you pick back up Celeste? Happy holidays and thanks for all you do.
I never even started
I have it here with me. I need you to drop it down for me to baby mode so that I can play it.
I'll show you.
That's right.
Okay. I'll show you
She
how to
can't
do
do it herself. She has too much pride.
No, yeah, it's too much. It's the pride issue. I have to hand it to you, pretend like I don't
I'll
know.
play a
I don't
couple
know that
levels.
it happened.
And then I'll drop it down to
You
assistant.
can drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll choose.
Is it one of those things where you have to screw up real bad and then they give you the option? Oh.
No, they'll literally never offer it to you in a menu. You have to go seek it out.
Oh, okay.
They'll keep telling you can do it. And that's what I love about that game.
The thing is, I don't want to do it. It's not that I can't do it. I don't want to do it.
Sure.
Nah.
Whatever you say. Happy holidays! If this hasn't been asked yet. Andrea! What's your favorite holiday present
I've never had a friend not believe in me so much.
She believes in you. I promise.
I know.
I do believe.
I know. I know.
You don't believe in yourself the way that I believe in you. Believe in yourself the way that I believe in you, Steimer.
Believe in yourself. I found a cat hair in the tape and I'm sad I removed it because I liked it being there. Favorite
I
holiday.
was having an emotional moment with Steimer.
Oh, I'm so
You're
sorry.
talking about cat hair.
It was in the butt.
I'm trying to hold your hand.
I'll just be here to ruin the moment.
I love you too.
Favorite present? Is that what it was? Okay. That's hard.
Wait, what was the question?
What? Happy holidays. If this hasn't been asked yet, what's your favorite holiday present you've ever received from Steph?
Shit, that's a lot.
This is hard because I've received
Pressure. Hopefully our parents aren't watching.
I could take this way back and say my Super
my mom's
Nintendo
not.
when I was 5 that I
She's
got
not
from
a
my grandma.
patron.
No, she's not. Okay. My husband is, so he's watching. So one year he got me a custom-made Zelda chest, and I opened it up and it goes doo-doo-doo-doo, and there's all these gold pieces and alcohol inside, which is like kind of amazing. And then he got me a boxed Earthbound mint, which is, I cried, I sobbed when I got that. And then obviously the Divinity painting.
Boxed Earthbound mint?
Okay, mint condition, boxed Earthbound.
I was like, what is that?
Okay, a mint boxed Earthbound.
Mint condition.
Mint condition.
There you
Boxed
go. Missing
copy of
one word.
Earthbound.
Yeah, listen, if you're in with the lingo, you know what I was talking about.
Oh, shut up. That's bullshit.
I love the chat that's like, we believe in you, but also if you want to use assist, that's super okay
baby has to be
too.
what it is.
that pumpkin has a sphincter.
Yeah, it does. It's very shiny. Look at that.
It really does. I did not notice that there was
it's
a shiny
sticker.
sphincter.
It's a warning sticker. Sticker.
Sticker.
A stinctor.
Just no, don't read it.
No, it's just saying that it's flammable. It's flammable. That's all.
It's flammable.
Flammable. So one of those.
Those are really cool gifts. You
It is
guys give each
pretty
other
good.
super cool gifts.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I've gotten a lot of really fun gifts over the years. One of my favorites is the set of Tiffany's earrings that John got me at our very first Christmas together.
Aww.
I literally wear them. I never take them out. I take them out to clean them, and when I color my hair, that's it. Otherwise, they're in 24/7.
I'm trying to think, but I don't know. Because, like, I don't know.
My parents got me a lot of cool stuff. Obviously, my dad got me into gaming.
Yeah.
My dad just told me the really fun story about Black Friday and how he stood in line for the Nintendo 64 to get it for me and my sister at Black Friday back in the day. And he was like, he said he stood in line at Best Buy for like 2 hours, and then he just decided, you know what? I'm going to go to Target, because nobody back then thought about Target as a place to buy electronics. And he walked in, no line, picked 2 of them up off the shelf and checked out like that. But everybody's still waiting in line at Best Buy.
Because people are stupid.
That's true.
But back then there was no internet to like find out where all the sales were. You had to just rely on the fucking paper.
Still stupid. Your dad was smart.
He was. He's a smart man.
People don't think we can sing the ABCs right now.
No, let's say backwards.
No. And then Beat said, I kind of want them to sing in order in their current states.
Oh.
We're fine. We're not that hammered.
We're not that hammered.
We would be if we were still drinking, but we're thirsty and dry.
We are. True, yeah.
Thirsty and dry.
No, oh my gosh. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we just have a couple more questions, then we got to wrap this up so we can get ready for the after hours, which don't worry, we're going to keep drinking between now and the after hours. If you haven't ever considered bumping up your pledge, maybe just do it for the month of December.
Okay, so on that note, it looks like we're playing Human Fall Flat. Are we doing PS4 or Switch?
I have to download it on PS4.
Okay, PS4.
Because it'll be easier to matchmake with people on PS4 than on Switch.
Oh my God, you're right.
Because friend codes.
Yarr.
Okay, so, oi? It just says O, though. O.
Oi.
There's no I there.
Maybe they typed.
Oh, actually, Beatrice, we already took a question from you, so I'm going to skip you and come back. Don't worry, we're going to try to get to it. Hey, ladies, since we are playing games, let's play a hypothetical game. No. So you're going somewhere, but you don't have to leave. Okay, let's start over. Everybody listen. Put your phone down.
Okay.
Listening. So you're going somewhere, but you don't have to leave for another 30 minutes.
Oh, God.
Do you decide to play a game?
No.
If so, what game do you play?
No,
because I am scrambling.
It's like hard nose.
I'm just scrambling.
You do realize that we are women, right?
Yeah, like literally, my husband's in the car, like dog packed up, and I'm scrambling.
And then we say we're ready. We walk into the car and then run back in for one more thing.
Forgot my coat. Forgot my shoes.
the thing.
Forgot my hair straighter. No, I am never ready. 30 minutes. I don't know. What is that like to have 30 minutes to do nothing? I don't understand.
I always plan so that I have exactly enough time before I need to go. I'm never like ready half an hour early.
Oh, man.
And if I was, I would not pick up a game because then I'd be pissed off that I had to put it down.
Yeah. Because the game's probably better than what you actually have to go do.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Usually.
Yeah. If it's, someone.
You're gonna do. Oh.
Yeah. No, for me it would be Legend of Soul Guard. If I'm on my phone and I'm ready to go, I just pull that up, knock out a couple bounties, maybe throw some damage on the crystal in the dungeon.
The phone's a good option because chances are you're taking your phone with you anyway.
Exactly. Okay. Not a question, but Cocktail Comrades for WGG community name, says Reagan.
Oh, it's cute, but there's
That's
people
pretty
who
great.
don't drink.
Yeah.
And I would not want them to feel excluded.
Alienated.
Yeah. Now, does that include non-alcoholic drinks?
Mocktails.
There are mocktails. That's what it's called.
But it's different.
Yeah.
But I like where your head's at, Reagan. That's really cute. And we are going to hopefully start a What's Good Wine show someday, and then you guys can be Cocktail Comrades. Does the Dragon Age reveal lower your expectations for the Anthem story? Announcing it so early felt like Bethesda with Fallout 76 saying we're still making the game you want. I already was looking forward to Anthem for gameplay, but I feel like this is really hinting, despite what they said about the hub, you won't feel like a Bioware story, says Brian.
That's the example I made on the show, and Andrea said it was a terrible, awful example.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
When did she say that?
Comparing Bethesda with Fallout 76 to what's happening with Dragon Age and Anthem with Bioware. I still stand by that those are wildly different scenarios.
But in a sense, there is a thread of commonality there, and I think I don't know if it means that Anthem's story is going to suck. I don't know if it necessarily means that. I think it's just not going to be as traditional Bioware as
they've been very open with that. They've said, this isn't your typical, oh my God, super amazing, epic choices you make.
Yes, but not everybody pays attention to the internet. Or on the internet.
So here's the thing. If Anthem comes out, and everyone's like, oh my God, there's no story, heavy decision making, I'm like, fuck you, you're dumb.
Wiggling.
Pay attention. Oh my God, Andrea Renee. It's like twerking. It's a twerking seal. It's wonderful.
If I put him this way, he'd be twerking. twerk.
Look at those balls bouncing. Oh, that's your own ball bouncing, but it looks good. It's like it's a spin.
It's his fins.
It looked like
What
a ball.
the fuck
My
did you
glasses.
think?
No. I thought what she was doing. Oh, that sounded really bad. I thought you had it out like this, and it was
Like
stuck on
this?
your arm, and you were going like this. And I thought I was seeing the ball.
Like
It looks
this?
yes, exactly
Oh
like
my
that.
god, that's
Listen,
disgusting.
my glasses aren't as strong as they should be. It's fine. Everyone, calm down.
I didn't mean to distract you, but I got distracted.
I don't know that it means. I think Anthem is not going to be a traditional bar.
No, it's not. It's
They've
not.
been, as you said, they've been very open about this. However, that doesn't mean that they probably don't feel pressure from their audience to deliver the exact same experience that people have wanted. I'm gonna keep going. Fuck you guys.
Keep going. Anna's in her own little world right now. She's fine.
But
She's
the
just-
Dragon Age thing is, in a sense, yes, we still continue. We are still making our bread and butter, and
Yeah.
it is fine. Please do not worry.
Yeah.
Also, they've sort of been talking about Dragon Age lightly for a very long time, almost a year or maybe more. So this is just like final confirmation. Yes, we are fucking working on this thing. Now,
they're beating
granted,
your
again, I
Vikings.
stand with the
They're
fact that I
beating your
don't
Vikings,
think people are super full working on it yet, but I think it's going to ramp up production very quickly. And that is it.
I'm very excited because my Seahawks are beating Andrea's Vikings, and it's great.
It's early. The game just started.
It just did, but I don't
You
care.
just
They're
calm
still
down,
leading. No,
okay?
it's fine. I got a
Okay.
field goal and you didn't.
Okay. Steimer, thank you for keeping it on the rails.
Yeah.
We have these two last questions and then we got to sign off. What kind of drunks are you? How do you act?
Do you see us right now?
happy.
Terrell?
I'm always a happy drunk.
Same.
Same.
I get super chatty Cathy when I'm drinking. But I generally, once I start drinking, I want everybody to drink with me and I just want to like everybody to have a good time. I'm usually pretty measured until I fall off the cliff and then it's like real downhill really quickly.
What do you mean?
Meaning like I'm
she's
okay
fine until a
I'm
certain
like
point.
tipsy and fun and having a good time and everything's fine and I'm maintaining until I'm not, until I'm like, okay, I need to like lie down now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That slip is slippery. That slope is slippery.
Correct.
That slip is also slippery.
No, I like to laugh and I
Slips
make
are
them
usually made of
jokes.
silk.
True.
That's true.
Or rayon. Britt, as a fellow whiskey appreciator and consumer, was wondering, what are your preferred types? Bourbon, rye, scotch? Love you ladies and all you do. Y'all rock, says Albie.
Wow, why did that come out? What?
I like Steph's quote where it says, I'm always a happy drunk, but I said it with a straight face.
That's about
I mean, this is
I am
not
a
right.
very happy
I'm always
drunk.
a happy
Yeah,
drunk.
That's about right. I love everyone. See, I look nice even when I'm trying to look mean. Bourbon is.
Wow, what are you trying to say? You say I have a mean looking
No,
face?
I just have one of those faces where everyone like, hey, Bird, oh my god, and I always look that way. I feel like I always look
don't.
chipper.
What's that like?
You are always chipper.
I know, I am. We talked about this last night.
Yeah, but so whiskey. What's your preferred
bourbon.
type?
Bourbon is my preferred type.
Bourbon.
I'm trying to get into Scotch. I just had a really good one actually in Vegas, but I can't remember what it was.
Balvenie?
Maybe.
Lafroig?
I don't know what it was.
Oban?
I don't know.
Johnny Walker?
I won't remember
You're
it.
just making up words.
No, Johnny Walker's really good. Blue Label's excellent.
These are types of scotch.
Yeah.
But I like that they're weird.
They are weird. It's because most of them are Scottish.
Oi, Gov. Wait, what?
No, that's not.
that's-
no,
no.
Scottish is
I got
like.
a skirt.
I don't know
can
what
look
you
up.
would say.
You want to look up my
Haggis?
skirt? Fuck, I'm
Your
so
kilt?
bad.
Yeah, I do.
Did you just say, do you want to look up my skirt?
Well, because earlier
I did.
she said skirts, but we actually meant like
I meant
tunics, which is like a
kilts.
kilt, and you got weird.
Okay, one final question. Our last question of this nightmarish happy hour Q&A. So because we won't be having a Q&A before next year, crazy to think, but what are some of y'all's New Year's resolutions? Stay awesome, Beatrice.
My goodness.
So we'll probably talk about our gaming resolutions on the show, but as far as like actual resolutions,
I would say I have a personal trainer that I'm going to start seeing in the new year, 3 days a week.
Same.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited
I'm
about
starting
it.
it now, but like.
It's just too hard right now with all the traveling we're doing.
fit.
Trying
What's
to get
good,
fit,
2019.
get strong, and then I have a nutritionist I'm seeing for my weird, wacky stomach issues. And so
I
I'm
hope your New Year's
hoping-
resolution is fix your stomach.
Yeah, well, that, and because I think exercise is also tied in with that, like, getting things moving, because when you work out, things like to move your system.
working out makes everything better.
Yeah,
it really
That's also
does.
true.
So that's my
I
goal.
want to re-deadlift 150 pounds.
Yeah, girl.
Because I used to be able to, and I cannot anymore. I can't even do I can't even do 100.
I don't like deadlifts as a thing.
I fucking love
They're
deadlifts.
dangerous.
They're so good.
But they're so bad for your joints.
No, deadlifts?
Deadlifts
are fine. Yeah. Deadlifts are fine if you do them correctly. Which I now have a trainer that, again, so I used to have a trainer when I lived in San Francisco. I moved out on my own and then like could not afford it because shit's expensive. And now I sort of have someone that I can go to that's very close to my house and is a semi-private. So like there's like 3 or 4 people. So it's much more affordable. And he and I had like our one-on-one session and like, I'm like, I want to get back up to that point where I can lift heavy again because I cannot lift heavy right now. And so that's going to be one of my things for sure.
Nice.
Andrea?
What's my resolution? My resolution is to reach out to my extended family more, my aunts, uncles, grandmas, etc., because I don't talk to them enough, and to start some new content that's not gaming related.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
For 2019.
Yeah.
So to do more stuff that's not video games. Because I love games and we talk about games a lot, but between here and Kind of Funny, I talk about games a ton and I want to start doing some stuff that's...
You want to talk about literally anything else?
No, not literally anything
else. It was hyperbole.
But I appreciate the sentiment behind what you meant. But yeah, I still have to work on my resolutions a little bit, but I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for all tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the madness that was the Happy Hour Q&A.
Oh boy.
I mean, this is why this is one of our most fun things we do every month. We love doing this with you guys, and we're gonna go refill our drinks and get Human Fall Flat set up because that game's gonna be hysterical when we're even more drunk.
Oh my god.
If you guys are in the $10 and above tier, you can come back and join us for that starting at 7 o'clock because this time we actually gave ourselves an appropriate break.
We actually get
to get all of the content together and get the console set up and all of that. Book club, that could be really fun. That's a good suggestion.
I would like to do book club. I like books.
I do too. But it means we'd have to read on a schedule. Could you do it?
So long as they're not
I just pulled some of my hair out. Whoops.
Crazy books like the ones that
Jesus
I finished.
Christ.
It's a bad habit. Okay. Any parting thoughts, ladies?
Love you, see you in an hour. It's going to be great. Human Fall Flat. Oh, where should people drop in their... I guess we'll do that in the chat.
What?
Their PSN IDs.
Oh, yeah. We'll do it. So you can either make them on the... Is there a separate post in Patreon?
Yes.
Yeah. You can either put them in the Patreon post. We'll check those. Or the chat in the new YouTube link, which will be in the locked Patreon post, which you can find at patreon.com/LetsPlayTheGames.
Play with us. Play with us.
I'm going to awkwardly walk to go shut off the
Here
screen
she
now.
goes, she stands up and walks away so graciously. She sits
so
down in the computer chair, puts a seal on the couch, and she clicks the off button, and then we're all set.